What's up, guys? Masta Styles here, back with another Let's Play Eternal Evolution video. And today we're going to be talking about the status of free to play. And we're on the free to play account. You know, if you've been watching my content, you already know that I have two accounts, free to play and my main account. And they made some updates to the game in terms of, the fifth team. But free to play, it's tough. So let's go over here to Ascension Arena, aka used to be Summit Arena, right? And take a look. So let's go in here and look at the issue that some free to play players may be facing, depending on how long you've been playing the game. If you're like mid to end game, you may have 15 good heroes, but if you're new to the game, this is going to be tough for most players. So again, it's 5 teams. The rewards, we'll talk a little bit about the rewards in a second, but again, it is tough. And it puts you in a situation where it's like, how do you even compete outside of spending? And this is one of the focus over here on the Let's Play series, is trying to be competitive without spending money. And again, the other side of that is investing more time. But again, there's still a lack of resources. Love the update to this. And before we move on, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel, welcome. And what I focus on when it comes to this Let's Play series is account progression and resource management. And if that's something you're interested in, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And of course, for those that's rocking with me, hit the like button so we can send it out into the algorithm, so more free-to-play players can see ways they can improve their account and manage their resources. All right, so now that that's out of the way, let's get to it. So first off, for your typical players, they're gonna be around here, right? If you're free to play, you're here, or you're within this bracket right here. Again, great rewards. Love that now you can get the temper material too. And they also now updated these. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people saved these because they probably went for Rez or Mariami. Is that her name? Mariami. Again, even for me, I don't even think I have any. Let's go check, because I'll come back to Summit Arena in a second. But let's see here. Shards, I have 30, right? Yeah, so even for me, I don't even know how I got that 30, to be honest. But you kind of now want to progress into, I'm just gonna call it Summit Arena for right now, into Summit Arena, right? And they made it more better, but again, it's still a hit to free to play, because most free to play players are not gonna even get to 2 of these tokens. You'll have to get in the top 16 to get 2 of those tokens, right? I'm not saying that you can't. Those that are listening that are free to play, that do make it into the top 16 on a regular basis, shout out to you. But for those that don't, just saying that, of course, love to see Dom, love to see Jaina, love to see Barag and Panda. This is long overdue. What I would love for them to do is to actually update endless battles. Can we see some of these top tier old heroes in here in endless battles? They did it once for the anniversary event, and then they removed them, put them back. Just don't get it. But love to see this, where now you can get access to that, but you only get 3. Right, you only get to buy 3, a maximum of 3, which is only, it was 30. But again, that's 600. So if you play this, you get 1,000. Now you got to figure out, how do you want to split up your 1,000? Even for this account here, I would want to pick up Dominic because of where my Dominic is. I need to get him to legendary too. So definitely I'm gonna pick up a copy of Dominic there, which is cool. I love that. And that's kind of what we need. We need more for free to play. We need more ways to get the heroes, the older heroes that you're lacking or you don't have. And that's an improvement. We just need other places. Like for instance, in here we have this thing. We don't use it. Obviously I like Galactic Arena. You could put another Triple S in here, another older one, maybe Emma. Just saying, Emma, Luke, some of those older heroes, you can put them in here because most people are either immortal, an immortal res or an immortal of 5 res. So now you're just literally sitting on a whole lot of those. Competitive, we just talked about that. This one too, you can put a hero in there, put a Triple S hero in there. Outfits, I don't really care for that. That's storage just a waste. Hell Arena is Hell Arena. This thing here, that I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm just not. I don't want to. Dismissal, yeah, it's great that you can get limited tickets. I made a video about how you can get more limited tickets here. Also, Wasteland is pretty much a wasteland. Had a Triple S in here again. The reason why I'm saying these things is because for free-to-play players, it's tough to level these heroes up. And I'll show you the dilemma I'm facing right now. So in here, I'm in chapter 16. 16-4 has been a wall for me on this account. It's been a wall for me because every time I get here, I run into the issue of not having the right heroes. The last time I got to here, it was the summoners. This time it's vanguards. And again, it's not that I don't want to go full in on those teams. It's just that because I'll show you my summoners, and as you can see, I didn't have Durelli at that point. I didn't have Daniel where he is now. Sif was already immortal and hyper evolved. But again, let's take a look at my Vanguard, right? So these are my Vanguards. And I'm like, Bato's completely useless where he is. Leo's useless. The only person that's actually doing anything within that fight is Ares. And again, you can say, oh, you can invest in them. I could invest in them, but the problem is I still have 3 other heroes that are there. Ahsoka, the tank, and the new Vanguard. So I'm like, why should I invest in Bato or Leo? Would make sense because eventually he's gonna get awakened. And for me right now, if I really want to pass this, I'm gonna have to invest in Claire. But again, investing in Claire means that I'm taking away from the genes that I have here that could potentially go towards one of the new hero. And that's where my dilemma lies, because I'm like, okay, if I invest in Claire now, I could potentially pass it. If I don't, I'm not going to pass it because I'm doing what? The most I did was what? 10%. I think I did 10% of damage. 10%, we could reset it, pick the same heroes because it's not going to really make a difference. And I did what? 10%. Just go to Vanguards here and you'll see. I even have bugs that have this, and the problem that I'm running into that I've come to notice, I need a support. Serena's okay, but again, the problem with this Vanguard bond is that your energy recovery is slow. So this is why you would need a high level Purin, and also the fact that Leo isn't rage based. I hope when he gets awakened he becomes rage based, and Claire dies too fast. I'll show you. This thing is gonna survive. Watch how fast Claire dies. Claire don't even make it into the circle. Okay, she's actually doing a little bit better this time. And she's dead. That's it. That's it. So again, this is the struggle. Aries is gonna be the only one that's alive. And Leo is just non-existent. Bato's dumb. And yeah. But this, you know what this kind of remind me of? Thundercliff. It literally remind me of Thundercliff. So I'm gonna make a decision here. I'm probably gonna regret it, but again, I have to do it. Look, and why? The reason why I'm so reluctant on using these gene hybrids is because, again, we know that the store isn't here. So the store for here isn't there, and then two, I'm not able to purchase this because again, when I summon, it goes into an abyss and I miss out on this gene hybrid, right? I'm not going to get this one and I'm not going to get the next one because again, I'm going to be trying to summon for the new heroes. And if you're free to play and you got it figured out, please let me know down below because again, this is it's so frustrating because I'm like, I don't understand why they split the summons here because again, I'm using limited tickets. It should be going towards, even if you're not going to have the stores, any limited tickets that I use should still be converted into here, even if it's not on the banner. Just saying, because that would make sense. I'm burning through limited tickets and they're just going into oblivion. So now if I want to be bad, I can drag it out or I can evolve Claire. That's my other option. And I think I'm going to go with that. I know I'm going to regret this, but I have to do it. Bring it to at least Mythic 1. Let's see if that helps. How much do I need? 2? Yeah, let's bring it to Mythic 1. That's 1. And we have 1. Thank you. I was not trying to do all that. Let's see if this helps. I know this thing is valuable. You're probably cringing inside, but for me, I'm like, I need to clear that because again, it's been a wall and it'll continue to be a wall until you break through it. You can pay your way through it, but I'm not going to. All right, let's see if this makes a difference. I think one of the other issues too is her health. Her health is bad. And I think I should be using this. Yeah, let's use this. So we're going here, get these talents done. And none of those have H. Oh, it does have HP because we need HP for her. I know you're looking at that attack on the arm. Try again, and then we'll close out the video. If it doesn't really make a difference, then we'll go from there. So Claire, take this off. Just realize that because it's actually not helping. Having the bug gear doesn't really help her in the current state. But again, this is the struggles. Let's see that you may be going through as a free-to-play player. It's very frustrating. I wish there was more ways to gain resources. And not Aries. What's his name is going to die here? Leo, yeah, because they need to make him rage-based. And it seems like we're doing much better. Claire's staying alive. She's not. Yep, she's dead. I don't understand. I think I'm spoiled by the endless battles. Yeah. Endless battles got me spoiled where I'm thinking I could survive. It's weird here where Bato's sticking around longer. Maybe. Actually, I want to try something. I know it's not going to help, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, but that'll take too long. Let's see if this helps. Wait, do I have that? No, I don't think I have that. Oh, I do. It would help a little bit. Split out that damage. Let's see if that helps. So Purin's increasing her damage. She's not EX30, so we're not gonna get that regen. And she's kind of safe. Kind of, maybe. But this thing just do so much damage. Very interesting to me. And yeah, so again, this is a struggle of free to play, and thing is dead. So again, once you start doing that range attack, just can't survive it. Well, at least what's her name survived a little bit longer. Ares is always the last man standing, and Claire didn't really help much. It didn't. But I'm not gonna go sit y'all running all through this. I'm gonna actually try some other stuff and see what works. But this has been a wall, and as you can see, the wall is still there. And every time I get to 16-4, I just get beat it on this account. But again, you gotta manage your resources. That was not the right move there because clearly Claire didn't really help much. Need to get her to legendary 1. Yeah, that's when she starts to be a little bit better. She's more tanky and she can survive. But free to play needs some help. Devs, if you're watching this, free to play needs some help. And that's all I have to say for today's Let's Play episode. Not really much going on in the game. You just gotta sit on your resources in terms of summoning and wait for the next 2 heroes to drop. And collab events gonna be done in 2 weeks, and hopefully the summoner hero comes out. That would be nice because we need that. Just want to say, if you're new to my content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. For those that's been rocking with me, hit the like button. Until the next Let's Play video, peace.